that I just want to change the tire, the outside tire, but most often than not that you're going to get a flat tire, because for us, we don't normally notice when our tires are worn out. We normally bring the bike to the tune-up shop and they go, hey, you know, your tires are really worn. We're not really good at knowing when it's the time to change the tire. So it will make a difference whether you're changing the front one or the back one, the first couple steps. After that, it's all the same. So for the front, all it is, it's a matter of doing the quick release, doing a couple turns, opening the brake, and then popping off the tire like so. Okay, so then you've got your wheel. I'll show you the rear wheel. It's almost virtually the same. And in the opposite, I put the wheel back on. It doesn't matter the order so much, but I'm just going to tighten it up a few times. Now, in tightening it up, I like to line this up with my fork, or a little bit behind the fork. You don't put it forward facing, because as you're moving forward, if it catches on something, you don't want it to sort of. So I like it lined up or behind it. So see how it's too easy? So I'll actually tighten the other side. I'll open it, tighten the other side, then try it. Open it, tighten it, try it. So I'm just doing this over and over. Okay? So you don't need it too tight. People make the mistake of doing it over tight. The rear wheel here, the important steps is to make sure the chain, I want you to get right that angle. The chain should be on the smallest cog at the back before you take the rear wheel off. So you're going to have to get off the ground, so you spin the pedals, but you're also going to have to change your gears whichever way. Some of you have the click buttons up here, some of you have the integrated here. I have the new way down there. Okay. So now it's on the smallest cog in the back. So I do the same thing. I do have to open this up. I have to loosen up a couple times. And then, did I open this up already? Now, it sort of pops out because there's these little, they're called dropouts. So it's not just up like the forks. You have to sort of push it that way. And then because of the railer, it sort of catches like that. So to put it back on, and some people like to put their bikes upside down. It's whatever you're used to. There's no right or wrong. For me, all I have to do is get this in between these two chains because it's in a circle, and I want to get the chain on the smallest one. So I'm going to try to get it on the smallest one. Okay. And then I just push it in. See, I just push it in. It goes between the brakes. Now I have to pull it back to get in the dropouts. Okay. See, now it's in all the way back. I pulled it all the way back. Now, without a spare hand, if I tighten it here, sometimes the other side will just go in circles. It's actually behaving today. So sometimes I'll actually use my foot, my leg, to sort of do that. And then I will, now that's too tight. So that's why it's nice, if you had a bike stand, you'd actually have a free hand. Now your hands get pretty dirty. So the rest of the bike that would be the same front or back, so we might as well just use the front. Okay. Okay, so let's simulate a flat tire.